Hello everybody on YouTube. Today is a winter project and I've been putting it off till now. I'm renovating the strawberry raised beds here, and as you can see I finished one right here and I'm going to be planting strawberries. So here's the project in doing here. So what I did to keep the rodents out, because they've been digging underneath, they're really something else, is I'll pull back this stuff here. First let me get this out. First I flipped this whole frame upside down and I stapled on chicken wire. This is galvanized chicken wire so it don't rust or something like that. And then I laid another mat down right here. It's a plastic type mat. And then to keep the weeds out, I laid down some weed mats here like this. A couple of them. There's old mats I have laying around. And then I just press it down with my feet. And I'll get to all corners. Also, the top has a folding lid that comes down and it has chicken wire on the top to keep the birds and animals off the top from entering. Hopefully it should take care of the problem of the rodents and the other animals eating the strawberries in the raised bed. If it's successful, I'll let you know. So I just fold this down, and to keep the form in place, I just take a shovel of the topsoil here, and I'll go across the corners like this to start it. Looks like that. This is topsoil I got here from a while back, and I removed it out of this bed. And I'll just keep going along the sides here like this. Let's see if we can get some of this stuff out here. Let's see here. Let's see if I can fold this down. Keep it tight. So I'll give this a try. It can't be any worse than it was. I'm sure it will be a lot better. On the sides here. I have a lot of problem with rodents up here during the winter. When you're on a farm, it's just part of it. You can't. Rodents are everywhere. I don't know if you know that. They're everywhere. They're constantly looking for places to live and eat. So they're roaming everywhere. You think you don't have rodents in your yard or whatever? You're wrong, because they are everywhere. And if they find a place to live, they'll make a home there. And to get rid of them, you eliminate their food source and their everything else, and they'll move on. Whenever they need to have a food and water to live, and there's plenty of that around when you're on a farm. Even though you're very clean and tidy, yeah, it's just around. So alright, so I did all the corners and laid a little in the middle to keep it tight. These are old weed cloths. They breathe really good. I had some left over from the planting a year ago. I double layer it because I just had a whole bunch of it. It's very breathable, this cloth. It lets moisture in and out. So after I get this all sealed up like this, I'm going to start it. I'm going to take the tractor and dump the topsoil out of the bucket right in here, and then I'll plant the strawberries. Yeah, it's January, but we had a warm spell. The ground is thawed right now. I wanted to do this for quite a while, so I'm taking advantage of this weather we're having here in New Jersey. I don't know how long it's going to be like this, but alright. So I'm going to take the tractor full of topsoil and dump it back in here. I shoveled it all out yesterday. I redid this whole 2 beds here. I will probably make more strawberry beds as it's successful, and I'll see what happens. So that's the latest on the blueberry farm. Please like, share, and subscribe, and stop by again soon. You know what, let me just give you a little tour here in a minute. Here's the fruit trees, the blackberry bushes. I got a bunch of blackberries here. This is apple trees. I am slowly building the orchard of fruits trees here. I just added pears last year. And the peach trees are looking really good. This is a nice one here. Getting there. Look at that. Look at the blossoms. I mean the buds getting bigger on the fruit trees here. So you know what? I'm the type of person, if you have the land and you should take advantage of it, and you know, food prices so high and keep them going up, you have an ability to grow a lot of your own food and vegetables and fruit. You should do it. That's just, again, my opinion, and it's not a whole lot of work once you get things established. I just did the back in the late December for the watermelons and potatoes. So see what happens. Okay, so again, like, share, and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this video today. I'm going to add a little more to this video here. I'm going to be planting the strawberries after this is done. I'll show you that too. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Okay, now here is the latest with the strawberry raised beds. I just got done sorting out the strawberries I removed, and I redid the beds, and I had 60 strawberries. 60! I never even knew that I had so many. I'm happy. So I just want to show you something here. I did split them up. Now I got 61. Okay. So I'm going to show you how to plant strawberries. See the crown right here? Do not stick that under the ground. So what you do is I could actually do this with my hand. Get the roots in position and get them all in. And they don't want to be strangled. So there they are. You have the crown sticking up. This is called the crown right here, where I got my finger pointing. And this down the bottom is the roots. They don't have to be very close, but you could plant them fairly close. I'm planting about 6 inches apart. So see the root system here? I'm planting that in the ground like that and covering it up and just squeezing it down like so. And you know what's nice about a raised bed, you can sit on the side of it. Okay, this is a nicer one here, a bigger one, and it has a runner. See, the string here is called a runner, but don't have your roots, so I'm just going to leave that. And I'm going to make a hole, put that in the ground like that, leave the runner sticking out, and leave the crown section out. Make sure you do not plant the crown under the ground because it will die, it will rot away. There's another one, another root runner on it. I'm just going to remove that runner because that will suck the energy off it, so I removed it. And I'm just going to take my hand. It's actually got a little leaf on it. Here's another runner. I got to take that off. You don't want to leave the runners on when you're planting strawberries because they'll take the energy away. And see, I'm just pushing the roots in the ground and pressing it down. The crown is still above, but the roots have to be in the ground. It sounds confusing and technical and all that, but it's what you need to do if you want to have a good strawberry bed. See that again, this here, the little plant is the crown right here, and the roots go underground. I'm going to remove this runner. Actually, I'll just leave that one. So you plant it like so. Press it in the ground. And I got 4 plants planted. Here's one here. It's actually got to come out a little bit because it's in the ground too far. Okay. So that you have to make sure that they. So now this here. This one can be a little confusing to you because this is the crown. This is the crown right here, and all that is runner. I've split this from one of the strawberries. Now I'm going to plant that in like this. I press the strawberries in, strawberry roots in, and I'm going to put in. Now I'm going to raise it up a little bit, like that. A little more, and that way the roots stay in the ground and you don't have to be confused about how much root stays in. There's another one I split. This is a strawberry. This is a strawberry right here, and this is the crown, that little head sticking up. So I'm gonna dig this in like this with my hand. And I'm going to put it all in like this. This is a runner. And squeeze in the ground, pull it up a little bit like that, shake it off, and that should do. Here's a nice one here that came out. This is a really nice crown on this strawberry. Look at that. I'm just gonna take it, this strawberry, I'm gonna make a real bit bigger hole here, and I'm gonna put it in like that, push the roots in. You want to make sure you get all the roots in, so just squeeze them in like that, put the soil around it. And what I do, I shake it up a little bit like this, so the crown comes up. A little bit more. And I squeeze it down. Let's do one more yet, I'll show you. So this is actually runners. These runners are going to come off. These are called runners, okay? And I'm going to put it right here. Got a nice root system, so I'm going to put that whole root system in the ground. Get the soil around it. Fold up a little bit. Shake it all, pull her up. Pat it in. No more. There you go. And I think I lost one. Let's see, where is it? It's not hard to plant strawberries. Do not be scared or nervous doing it. You just gotta eye it out. There's some runners on this one. I'll remove the runners. And I'll put it in a hole. This can go like this. Squeeze it in. I pull it up a little bit to get the crown above. And that way the roots stay in the ground without saying, hey, you know, I got to get the roots in. It's a little hard to do that. And do this one. That's a nice one. So I just put it in like that, and I pull it up. Now the crown is above, and the roots are nicely in the ground. There's another one. Oh, this is not even a strawberry. What is this? This is a crabgrass root. Isn't that something? How did I get in there? Okay. Alright, so we got one here. And I'll go like this. Put it in the ground. I squeeze it in. And I take it and pull it up, shake it off. And the crown is now above. So if like I said, if you put it too deep and the crown is below the soil, they will rot. They will rot away. There you go. Look at that. Isn't that easy? You know you're getting it done right when you do it this way. Everybody has their own solutions, their own ideas how to plant strawberries. I find this to be rather easy to do this way because you know you're getting the crown properly above the soil. And it just seems to work out better for me anyway. I'm sure it'll work for you. So this here looks like we got a big one here. Let's just see that. It's got some weeds stuck in it. Okay. So I'm planting a number of different strawberries today. I'm doing ever blooming, ever bearing, I should say. And the spring harvest type. I have some old tags here. Let's take a look at what we got here. Let's see. Ozark Beauty. Oh, they're nice. Let's see here. Ozark Beauty. So I got a lot of Ozark Beauties here. But I do have other strawberries I planted here. I don't remember all the names because it's the strawberry bed's been here for 3 years now. So all I look for is nice, tasty strawberries to get out of here when you grow. There's nothing more wonderful than fresh grown strawberries out of your own garden. You gotta try. You don't need a lot of room. You can even grow your own strawberries in containers. And you'll be satisfied. It's a lot of fun. You don't need a lot of room to grow your own strawberries. Although I have a lot of room, but I take advantage of it. But look what I got here. These are two 8x10s raised beds that I made. And these raised beds, I'll just show you. I painted with barn red paint. They're pressure treated lumber, and the cost for me to make these is about $50 maybe with the folding tops. So it really is, it pays off once, you know. And look at this here now. These are two stuck together here. They're very small, but you plant them and they will produce. Not the first year, but they're worth planting because you know, you'll get some strawberries later on. Look at this, a nice one. Look at the crown on that. Wow, that is very nice. Look at that. All right, I'm just gonna put that in. Squeeze the roots in. Get out of there a little bit. That's way too deep. Okay, there you go. All right, this here, that's just a real root. Okay, let's get back here. So, you know, if you don't need a lot of time, a lot of energy to plant your own garden stuff, and the benefits, it can be wonderful. Yeah, you can get your own strawberries out of your own garden. Now, don't get discouraged. Sometimes it's not all this easy. I had problems, like I said, with rodents. I had to rebuild the whole strawberry bed here because I live in a farm, and rodents are everywhere, as I've mentioned. But there are ways you can keep them out. I hope this works with the whole rodent-proof garden here. See how I shake them out now? See the crowns are above the ground now. I removed these strawberries yesterday and I split them. See, this is a bunch of little babies on here. I'm gonna get these in. Baby strawberries. This is not a strawberry. Okay, this one is a strawberry. There's a nice one. Come on out of there. There you go. Look at that. Yeah. Very nice. And I'll get these two planted, and this whole raised bed is done. And down here, there's a runner. I'm just going to snap it off on the camera with one hand. Let's see here. Just put the camera down. Okay, there you go. All right, you get in there. And I guess I'll plant this one right here. It again, I don't care how close they are. They do spread. This is a runner. I'm going to leave that stick out. And you'll see what they're going to do. Look at that. See, I got them all here. This whole bed is planted now. I will water them in. I'm just going to put the labels by them like this, so I know what some of what I have here. And I'll go over to this one and get this whole raised bed to do yet. See, now this here actually can be split apart, but I'm just going to put it in as it is. See, a lot of companies would take it and split this. I'm just going to plant it as it is. I'm going to pat it in, raise it up a little bit, pat it in, raise it up. There you go. All right. There's a little baby. I'm going to plant that one. Little baby runner. I'm going to put you here. Everybody's got to get in the ground. There you go. Kind of hard to do this video and then planting with one hand, but that one's going to be a little questionable. But we'll see. It's worth planting it and see what happens. So you don't want to plant strawberries deep. You want the crown, which is this part. Again, I say, look at that little baby came up. You want this part to stick out. That's called the crown. Okay. I plant them a little deep, then I pull it up like this, and you get a good plant. I'll just put this one right here as a little baby. You get in there. Where did the other one go? I may have lost one. All right. There's a runner. Let's see if I can get that off. Oh, one hand. There we go. Okay. Yeah, there you go. So I got over 60 plants that I was able to salvage and replant. Look at that crown there. Look at that. You get in there. Okay, and I'll pull you up. Come on, get out of there. There you go. You don't want them too far out of the ground either. That's another problem. You don't want to have that happen. It's just the thing that's got to be just right. Just plant it just right. It's a just right type plant. That's not a strawberry. Okay. A very healthy strawberry plant right there. Okay. I can get myself off of this ledge here to raise bed. There we go. The little baby one here. No, that's not a strawberry. Let's see what we got here. And that's not a strawberry. This is a strawberry. Okay. You will plant you there. And another one here. I mean, this is really exciting because all the strawberry plants that I've gotten out of this now, that's going to be that I'm able to plant by doing this. I was going to buy more strawberry plants. Okay, so you go and plant them in here. I thought I wouldn't have enough. Look at all the strawberries I got out of here by splitting them. Oh, this is great, man, I tell you. We are gonna have strawberries this year, and who knows, years to come. Now, I know a lot of farms, they replant their strawberries every year, and to get a good produce farm products. They propagate and replant for strawberries constantly. You know what? I don't think you have to do that when you're just a gardener. You don't have to worry about all replanting and all that. But, you know, this is how I do it. There you go. I'm trying to do a weed-free raised bed here, but I use the old topsoil. But I mostly redid this bed to keep the rodents from digging into my strawberries, and birds can be a nuisance. So I put the screen on the top. So they're always want to eat your food. They want just as much as you do. So you gotta use your knowledge to stay one step ahead of them. That's a noisy jet flying over. Sounds like a missile. There you go, I'm pushing that up. Alright, there you go, up. I just pulled that one out by accident. Tried to get the runner off. No, got it. There, okay, there we go. Try to plant that one again. Again, this is one here. I'd maybe try to split it. Let's see here. There you go. Look at that. See, I got two out of that big one here by splitting it. And there's a little tiny one here from the runner. I'm just going to put that in here. What do we got here? I think we got a mixture of crabgrass and strawberry. We want to get those weeds out of this garden this time. Alright, look at that. Look at that. This is exciting. I can't wait to show everybody updates when this starts growing. Hopefully it'll be a good strawberry producing season. I am going to have to step in here to get these embedded. Okay, here's a little one here. Little one getting there. Okay, get my big foot out of here. What is that? A strawberry I just struck out? No, that's not. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna plant this last one here. Right here. Right there. You can go right there. All right. They are planted. Okay. Look at that. Over 60 strawberries here. I have about, now that I split them, I have about 70 strawberries planted in the two 8x10 raised beds here. And I put screening on the bottom. And this has a nice roofs here. You go like that. And they are set. They are set. And what I do is I have the stick, so I just turn it down and I can raise it like that. Let me get this out of here. There you go. Okay. so the birds can't get through. See, when I raise it, I can go like this, and I flip this. I just have to do it with one hand. It's not easy. And there you go. So you got sticks to hold it up. They flip down. It's just screwed in. Plenty of room for the strawberries to grow. And the birds and the animals can't really get in there easy. And there you have it. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye for now.